first. Just get on it.
Why?
This is I think it's gonna cause a problem.
Why?
Because we're supposed to do this one first, or it gets, see, it's acting up already. It's okay. Okay, hit live here. Just hoping we don't have the technological issues, because we just kind of started a little off than we usually do. So, woo, 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 woo. We're here tonight. What's really good, tribe? Hope everybody is feeling amazing. It's Monday. Monday.
I didn't know it was Monday. Well, right now it could be Tuesday because it's midnight.
What's really good? What's really good, tribe? What's really good?
What the heck?
It's time for group prayers. Okay, so it's been a little bit of time since we've had a group prayer. We did our group meditation last week, right? And we had a lot of fun, and we did some food prep, and so we are going to be doing more of that. So stay tuned. I will have a food prep video for you tomorrow night. I don't do those on YouTube, though, only on Facebook and Instagram. So tonight we are streaming on YouTube, Facebook, we're on Instagram. Lightworker, hey, how are you, my friend? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're on. I was just thinking of you. Actually, I was going to message you. Your reading's going to be coming very soon. I could feel it. And I was just thinking of you because I was getting our orders together. We're going to the post office tomorrow to send out all our blessings. We're so excited. And I had picked out some special things for you. So that's why you were on my mind today. So I'm so excited to see you. And we just wanted to come on and just send lots of love. We're not going to be on too long, but we wanted to show up and set some intentions and talk to Great Spirit and bring love to the world, right? And all those other beautiful things like peace and harmony, right? And balance. And Kingston really wanted to come on, right? And creepy too? Yes. Creepy here?
Yeah. What the heck?
So without further ado, we do have some animal messages for you tonight. We have prayer, of course, some sound healing, and some stone energy, as always. Sending some good vibes your way. Mother Earth, she doesn't make any mistakes. And
yes, she does. Sometimes.
Yeah. So to me, she doesn't. And so I always look at stones with such a reverence mistakes. For a sacred piece of her, right? So. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here with us. What a blessing. I was not expecting that. This was kind of impromptu. So it's always nice when things work out, right? So we're going to go ahead on Facebook. If we lose you here, because this happens a lot on Facebook for some reason, please do find us over on YouTube or on Instagram. I'm at Nokomis77. And on YouTube, I think I'm now under Noko's Tribe. Yay, they let me change it. So you were singing the Great Spirit song. Yay, I love that. Oh my goodness, that's one of my favorites, honestly. And I don't know if you know, but Friday I was in the studio and I just recorded 4 new songs. 4 new songs. So I can't wait to get those back from shout out Jay Paul, my amazing producer. We had so much fun. I got to call him my brother too, because he's more than just a producer. He is family. And he just does such amazing work, and I'm just honored to still continue to be able to work with him after all this time. We have always maintained such a beautiful relationship, and he adds value, right? He adds value to my creations and to my music, and that's not always easy to find. So shout him out. And so when I get those songs back from him, I will be slowly but surely sharing them with the tribe, getting them on Spotify. And I can't wait for y'all to hear what we made together. Yay. And I'm working also, some of the beats are from a new producer. So shout out Lavish Beats. He's going to have, I've got 3 songs from him, which I've never used his beats before, and I really love them. So I'm just looking on Facebook for comments, because sometimes I can't see when someone is commenting. Because of the way they have this thing set up. It's so strange. All right, so let's get going. Hey, Jasmine Craft, how are you, love? Good to see you. So we are going to get started tonight with some beautiful, beautiful healing energy from our throat chakra singing bowl, right, Kingston? And do you have some sound healing that you want to play too? Did you bring anything over?
Well,
what do you got?
I don't have anything, so
okay.
Please wait. No, don't do it yet.
You can keep going. I'll be doing it
until I get something.
Ooh, nice. Good job. Kingston's got the root chakra bell going. And what I like to call the rainforest stick. The rain stick, right?
Yes.
Good job, buddy. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, thank you for that sound bath, Kingston. That's lovely.
I'll show you how to do with a rain stick.
Good job.
All you have to do is flip over, flip it over on the other side and hear the sound.
Great, I love it.
Does it.
Yeah, so actually I'll give you a little sneak preview on what I've got for songs. I made a song that is for the Rainbow Warriors. I'm so excited. Actually, I think you can hear, or did I share that one yet? No, I need to share that. I have a little video clip from being in the studio with it. So I'll share that on my Instagram page soon. And that's got to be one of my favorites. It's been stuck in my head since I've been in there. And then actually the beat that he made, that Jay Paul made, I ended up making a crystal song on it, which is called Crystal Party. Woo! So, okay, thank you, Kingston. Our root chakras are very happy now. We're very grounded. Thank you. Bringing that protection and that security, right?
Now,
feeling very stable.
Now, where am I going? I'm off to all the sound bowls in the universe.
I think we're good for now. Thank you, though. Yep, we're good. Thank you. So, so I have a couple. I actually, these songs really came to me very easily when I was writing them. And anytime that happens, it's like, yes, it's like the doors are open. It's like Great Spirit is saying, run through them. And so I had been kind of, I will say it was neglecting my music because in my old lack mentality, I was telling myself that I couldn't afford it because I have to pay for the beats and I have to pay for the studio time. And I've had some really nice donations actually when it comes to the beats. And even, people that have been helping me out by, supporting the business and giving me extras and being really sweet. And so, I told myself before any of that happened, I was like, you know what, if I don't do my music, like nothing else is going to flow. I can't have that lack mentality in regards to my music. I can't downgrade and deprioritize my passion. And so, because of, what I think is an ancestral situation, this whole lack scarcity mentality. So luckily I'm overcoming it and I'm really excited. And that's all I need to do. As soon as I made that decision, that's something I can share with y'all is as soon as you make that choice, it may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but making that uncomfortable choice is actually going to get you closer to comfort. It's actually going to get you closer to what you want. And it's actually going to get you away from the discomfort that you're used to. See, because everybody's, in their own, stuck in their muck and not comfortable there, but they're not willing to move and get uncomfortable over here. It's like, you're still uncomfortable, right? Which one do you want to be, right? Would you rather be uncomfortable and like headed towards your dream or uncomfortable and stuck in the mud?
Uncomfortable volunteer dreams, of course.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
The second
Yes.
More spiritual stuff than almost creepy. That was almost more than creepy.
So I do want to send out some beautiful throat chakra energy tonight. Since we had the singing bowl as well. This is a gorgeous raw chunk of lapis lazuli. Super cool shape. Oh, I can see a face in there. Look at that. I haven't noticed that before. In the stone. I always finding pictures. So this is a beautiful piece from the shop that I just wanted to bring out.
You can buy it if you want.
It's so gorgeous. I haven't listed this one yet. It's pre-listed. But it sits nice and flat. And I just felt like everybody needed a little dose of some living in their truth tonight, right? Speaking their truth, living in their truth, and also listening to their truth. Because part of the throat chakra is the listening component. And so when you decide to turn off, the mainstream, the TV, the radio with the ridiculous commercials, or, your neighbor who's, talking smack about somebody, gossiping, whatever, whenever you decide to like choose what you're listening to and either turning it up or turning it down, or knowing your audience of when you're speaking to, these are all parts of the throat chakra. So sending some big throat chakra vibes out tonight.
Also, I got unicorn poop.
Unicorn poop. Okay, that's not unicorn poop.
Yes, it is.
No, that's pyrite.
Oops, but I thought it was commonly called.
No, unicorn poop is black with sparkly rainbow sparkles in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pyrite. Some nice abundance. Yeah, protective abundance, and that's going to be your solar plexus, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
We were talking about solar plexus in our meditation.
Ah, see, uncomfortable.
It was really hitting us.
Okay, see, a light worker. See, this is why we are here, because we are all connected, and so much of the things that we learn, the things that we download, the things that activate us are also for other people. And when we share with our tribe, that's what Noko's tribe is all about, is sharing a sacred space and being able to, connect and like have camaraderie along on the journey, right? Because we're all like doing our own journey as far as being the change we wish to see. We can only control ourselves. But all the people that we connect with are so important and are part of the process and a part of the puzzle. That's why I always talk about how we all have our own parts of the puzzle, right, to finish this beautiful picture. And I've been really sitting with this discomfort concept lately. It's been a huge theme for me. And it really is helping me to make a lot of sense and bringing me a lot of clarity when I'm reframing my mind, my perspective, and my mindset around some of these things where it really is so obvious. And so many people are doing this and clinging to this old discomfort, but yet they're over here complaining, right? Oh, I don't like this anymore. I don't want to do this job. And, I don't want to be with this person, and they're trying to control me, or whatever, whatever it is that is. And many of us have more than one thing like this, where we're like sitting in this and doing this day in and day out because we think it's comfortable, because it's what we know, but we're not comfortable. If you listen to what we're saying, if you tune into how you're feeling, there's a discomfort there. It's just because we know and we're used to it, right? And we know that discomfort, and it's become our normal. And for some reason, that change and trying to move into another, that next choice or change and step, that can be really uncomfortable for people, because you're looking at it as the unknown. It's like that void space, and it's this fear that people can have, right? Hi, Abdullah El Haraisi. Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Deals for both of you.
Probably not tonight, okay, honey?
We're
just doing prayers. Well, okay. Yeah, why don't you ask Lightworker if he wants you to do that? I like to ask people before I just do that, okay? Come over here, honey.
Lightworker, do you want me to deal some of the cards? Some self-care cards?
Kingston's asking if you would like some self-care cards from him tonight. So let us know in the comments. Just say yes or no if you would like some cards from Kingston. And he'll send some your way. I'm going to put them over here just in case. Okay, so yes. Anyway, so I'll get moving on to the prayer, because we have so much fun things to cover tonight. But this is an important topic, because we all need to realize the difference between these comforts and discomforts. And also understanding, like with my experience, as soon as I make that other decision and I choose different than what I would have done, as soon as I push myself through that unknown, uncomfortable part, it's like, boom, it becomes easier. And it's like, why was I even worried about that? Why did I make that uncomfortable? Because it didn't actually have to be. Whereas where I am in the stagnant part, right, where I was very uncomfortable. That's not where I wanted to be. I had, bigger plans, right? So it's really interesting. And I'm really loving going through these processes and realizing, having these mind-opening, situations where it's like, wow, this is helpful. Like, to have this realization and to start putting things into perspective that way, it can make us take that jump off the cliff quicker, in which case, as soon as we do it, we're moving on to that next level. It's like the test. And are you going to pass it, or are you going to sit there on the cliff and just complain? Ah, man, I'm not happy on this cliff, but you won't jump, right? So, and then there's the accountability piece to that. That brings us into, mindfulness and realizing, wow, I'm in my own way. I'm blocking my own self. So this is kind of what I've been working through a lot lately. And I'm sure there's some, energetic theme with the collective. I can only imagine, because that just seems to be how it works. But like I said, I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see what's next, because I am making strides, and I am making different choices, and I am seeing the results of that, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Kingston. No worries. Okay, cool. Can you do some for me? Hey, look at this. Is going to be, the light is a little weird over there on the computer. I don't know if it's from this or what.
It is.
Huh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is light this candle tonight. And you know what I'm lighting this for? I haven't even looked at our animal messages. I'm lighting this about what we were just speaking of, in giving people courage and bravery and clarity to break through those fears that are holding us back, to break through those fears of the unknown and fears of being uncomfortable when we don't even know if that's what it's going to be. But we just put that on our future thoughts, because it's the unknown, and that in itself makes us uncomfortable. So bravery and courage to all, to move forward in their dreams and their next steps in their life, in being the change they wish to see. Thank you, love. Okay, thank you. I think that's enough. Thank you. It is done. I thought so too. Thank you. Okay, so just sending some beautiful divine light out to the world, sending all kinds of peace and balance, but mostly really that confidence and that strength and that willpower and that fearlessness to move forward, to pass the divine test, to take that leap. And as soon as you do, it's like this relief. It's like this release. It's like this beautiful surprise, because all that while, man, what was I even scared of, right? Why wasn't I doing that? Why wasn't I taking that next step? It was right there in front of me, and yet I kept stalling. That's that, right? The procrastination, the self-sabotage, the getting stuck in the muck. And oh, hey, love. Yes, thank you. Please do. Thanks for stopping in. Mwah, good to see you. We love all your food prep videos.
Who was it?
So, yes. Okay, that's my friend. Be Fit, Be Fly. The Art of Snacking. She makes that yummy granola that we buy at the co-op.
Oh.
Yeah, I love her stuff. It's delicious. Okay, so we're going to keep the candle going over here for everybody. And y'all check her out. Go and follow her. She does some amazing things, and she has beautiful products at the Living Well market in Suwannee. It's our favorite place to support our local farmers and local creators.
Chicken just started laying eggs.
We did start getting eggs from our chicken. That's right, Kingston. I don't know where that. I don't know why that came up, but yes, that's true because we usually get eggs over there. Is that what made you think of it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our animal messages going. Kingston, can you hand me the book, or do you want me to read yours first?
I want you to read.
Kingston has a special one tonight.
Mom. This one is the bee.
Okay. I've got my delicious.
And please shout out
Suja.
to Patty. She's the one who got me this book.
Green juice. I add a little scoop of ashwagandha in there too because it's good. Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. Shout out Patty, Jenna Alchemist. We love you. She got Kingston this book and mailed it to him a little while back, and he has been enjoying it so much. And he wanted to, in honor of her, share the bee message tonight. Yes. Okay, which
we have a new carpenter beehive in our mailbox.
We do have a new.
And some more wasp hives.
True, Kingston. So the bee in this book represents goddess, community, and rebirth. Nice. Look at that picture. How beautiful. The bee is on the flower.
And next to it is an owl pollinator.
Oh, yeah. So it says, on one warm midsummer's day, I was teaching at an outdoor workshop in Ireland. Suddenly, we heard a humming that grew louder and louder. There was something unreal about the sound, and everyone instinctively turned to face the direction it was coming from. We stood there in awed silence as a dark cloud emerged from the woods and flew right over our heads, a crescendo of thousands of bees humming a mystical song. The swarm was gone as quickly as it had come, leaving us amazed by the impact we had felt from its brief visit. Bees live in matriarchal societies and are dedicated to ensuring the survival of their queen. The swarm that flew over our circle was led by a queen bee on her mission to find a new home. Bee teaches us to honor the feminine, the goddess from whom all life is born. Bees collect pollen to feed their larvae and nectar with which they make honey. Many flowering plants and trees rely upon bees for reproduction. While collecting pollen on their furry bodies, bees also distribute it from flower to flower.
And if you kill all the bees, you will die too.
The bees, right. The bees are super.
Make fruit.
Bees are very important to our life, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly true. And bees are very healing as well. Did you know that? That's why this is a great message for Patty. Yeah. She's an amazing healer. Yeah. Okay, like ants, bees are of one mind, and they live in harmonious, organized communities. Each has a role to play and is committed to working for the benefit of the hive. The sting of bee is painful, and others know to respect these insects. As bee moves from one flower to the next, she represents the diversity of life. Bee teaches us to drink the nectar of all experiences. Brought from all directions into the hive, the nectar is transformed into honey, a powerful healing and antibacterial substance. When their work is done at the end of the year, the bees all die, except the queen, who survives winter. Through the great mother, life is reborn. Beautiful message. So this is really, really profound message because, I mean, we were just talking about how each person has a piece of the puzzle, right? And in our society, it feels like there is this constant division, or at least trying an effort to divide us and to keep us from connecting. When really, in order for, a society to work properly, it's kind of like a beehive. Like everybody has their job, everybody has their role, and everybody respects that. And it's a beautiful natural process to be in connection, to help each other, to be a tribe, right? And it talks about this harmonious, one mind, organized community. And that's something that I've been really focused on lately. I think many of us are being called to rise up as leaders and bring these communities together physically in the places that we live, anchor in these beautiful, villages and communities, connect with our neighbors, and really just bring in kind of a new way of society. Okay. And most of us aren't really, buying into any of that division stuff anyways. I mean, it's definitely much more unity happening. And that's really what part of my Rainbow Warrior song is about, right? Is that prophecy that we've heard of where, Native Americans predicted a time where all the human races would come together and unite to save the earth. I think we're here, folks. I mean, let's get real. It's time. If you're not being called, get some rest because you will be. Right? Did you have something you want to share?
Yes. If he got stung by the bee, the sting drops off of that bee, and then he bleeds to death.
So the bee can only sting, certain types of bees can only sting once. I think you're right. So again, the other thing I love about this, and I speak about it a lot, is the bee teaching us to drink the nectar of all experiences. This reminds...
stop and smell the honeysuckle.
That's exactly what I was going to say. How did you know?
Because
you're so on point, Kingston. I was just going to say, that is a saying that I always say, and Kingston brought it up for us. Stop and smell the honeysuckle, or whatever is in your area. Maybe it's roses, maybe it's daisies, maybe it's herbs in an herb garden. Farmer Courtney, nice to see you, love. So really, it's just such a beautiful thing to take the time on your journey and celebrate and honor and love and respect and have gratitude, right? It's such an important part. And because if we don't, we're potentially missing some really important parts. And we're also doing ourselves a disservice because you know what? We deserve to celebrate. We deserve to enjoy. That's why we have senses, right? To taste and smell and see and hear. And to feel, right? These are all things that are so important to the human experience. So thank you, Bee. This was a great, great message. And I also love, I had watched a video. It was on Instagram, I think, where a guy was talking about, and I had just recently saved a meme about it too. The guy was talking about how bee keepers are so healthy. And part of the reason the reason that they believe that they are so healthy is because they spend so much time around bees. And bees are extremely high frequency. And so the guy on the video was talking about how bees will be attracted to you if you're more of a high vibrational creature or being, or, the bees will be more interested in you. And so people will get scared because the bees are around them. But really, you should be thankful because that means... you're doing something right.
But bees always fly over my head and around my face all the time.
See? They
see me.
They're very healing. They just want to come and give you some healing love. So thank you for that. And shout out again to Patty for that amazing book. We're going to continue to share that with the tribe. Such a beautiful gift for Kingston. And I think you've read the whole thing, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been reading that thing. So for me tonight, on my walk today, I was visited again. This is the second day in a row. I was visited by the crow. So we're going to go ahead and read the crow medicine out of the book that my beautiful mom gave me. Shout out to Mamacita for the Medicine Cards book. I love this one. And this has a lot of Native American stories in it, which is my heart. Okay, so it says, Crow, are you cawing so I may know the secrets of balance within my soul? Or are you sending your sacred caw just to remind me of universal laws? And I know we've read this one before, but it's always nice to see what we take out of it in the time. Number 24, and this is all about law. There is a medicine story that tells of Crow's fascination with her own shadow. She kept looking at it, scratching it, pecking at it, until her shadow woke up and became alive. Then Crow's shadow ate her. Crow is dead Crow now. Dead Crow is the left-handed guardian. If you look deeply into Crow's eye, you will have found the gateway to the supernatural. Crow knows the unknowable mysteries of creation and is the keeper of all sacred law. Since Crow is the keeper of sacred law, Crow can bend the laws of the physical universe and shapeshift. This ability is rare and unique. Few adepts exist in today's world, and fewer still have mastered Crow's art of shapeshifting. This art includes doubling or being in two places at one time consciously, taking on another physical form, and becoming the fly on the wall to observe what is happening far away. The Europeans that came to Turtle Island were named the Boat People by Slow Turtle. Even with the knowledge of alchemy possessed by certain boat people, none had ever seen the powerful shape-shifting of shamans who utilized crow medicine. Many boat people were frightened by what appeared to be animals coming into their camps or dwellings to discern their medicine. Crow medicine people are masters of illusion. All sacred texts are under the protection of Crow. Creator's Book of Laws or Book of Seals is bound in crow feathers. Crow feathers tell of spirit-made flesh. Crow is also the protector of the Ogala, or ancient records. The sacred law belt or wampum belts beaded by native women long before the boat people or Europeans came to this continent contain knowledge of the Great Spirit's laws and are kept in the black lodges, the lodges of women. The law which states that all things are born of women is signified by crow. Ooh, again, the bee was a feminine energy as well.
Yeah.
Children are taught to behave according to the rules of a particular culture. Most Orthodox religious systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Do this and so, and you will go to heaven. Do thus and so, and you will go to hell. Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each true faith.
Wait, what's hell?
Well, that's a different religion that believes that people can go to what they believe is a really terrible place, basically. Okay. When you do bad. So that's what they're saying. Is some religions tell you do good, you'll go to heaven, do bad, go to hell, right?
Yeah.
Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each true faith. Human law is not the same as sacred law, more so than any other medicine. Crow sees that the physical world and even the spiritual world, as humanity interprets them, are an illusion. There are billions of worlds. There are an infinitude of creatures. Great Spirit is within all. If an individual obeys Crow's perfect laws as given by the Creator, then at death, he or she dies a good medicine death, going on to the next incarnation with a clear memory of his or her past. Hey, Greek Goddess 2323, how are you, love? We're going to do our group prayer here in just a minute. We're just finishing up our animal message. So it says, Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously the three fates, past, present, and future. Crow merges light and darkness, seeing both inner and outer reality. If Crow medicine appears in your day today, you must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies a first-hand knowledge of a higher order of right and wrong than that indicated, than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With Crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, out of whack, or unjust. Remember that Crow looks at the world with first one eye and then the other cross-eyed. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyed had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness and caw the shots as you see them. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true Crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. Wow. Okay. So first of all, there's so much to take out of this, and I'm not going to get into all of it, and you all will take exactly what you need from it. But
awesome.
For me, I find it really interesting and a lot of synchronicity here with the fact that I was just talking about the void, right? And being afraid of what we don't know, we're going to take that leap off the cliff, being afraid of the void. And meanwhile, the crow lives in the void, right? And then we see here, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then we see here it talking about be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your mission, right? Balance it all. And then shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. It's exactly what I was just talking about. Because when we sit in this stagnant energy, complaining and wondering why we're not that other future self or living that dream or pursuing that dream, whatever it is, whatever our goals are and who we want to be and making the change that we wish to see. Well, if we just sit over here stuck, right? That will never happen. If we just sit over here in fear, blocking ourselves from even trying because we're nervous or we're worried about it, we'll never see that future self. And so this is really calling us to step forward, shapeshift that old reality, allow it, allow that change, get rid of that fear, let go of that fear and realize that you're one step away. You're right there. It just takes one choice. It just takes one different decision. And boom, you can be there. It's really magnificent when you start to realize how much power you have in just one choice, right? And I've realized in making different choices recently and being more self-disciplined, how much that opens up for me, how much more mindfulness, how much I'm realizing, observing when I do end up going back and maybe making a bad choice or doing a habit that I'm trying to break or something like that. And then I see it, I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, when I do that, all this stuff happens. And you start to connect the dots. And it's really about being that witness and being that observer without judging, without coming down on yourself, right? So, oh my goodness, a big black bird. I love that. You got your big black birds on today. That's amazing. What synchronicity, right? This is exactly what we're talking about. Oh. Hey, Boilermaker Patriot, good to see you. So yeah, I want to check Facebook because I haven't been looking at the comments. But we'll get into our prayer now because it's time to pray. It's getting late already. We're not going to be on too long.
I'm going to make our plates wet. We're just about to do our group choir.
Yeah, but this is beautiful. And this is really letting you know that you have the ability to do this. You have the ability to change into your future self. It's not unattainable. It's not something that is scary. It's not something that you need to fear. It's something that you want to embrace. It's something that you want to embody. It's something that you want to really move forward with, right? So just motivating y'all to take that next step and don't let fear lead you. Lead with your heart. Okay? That's what we're supposed to be doing here. We're supposed to be leading with our heart, speaking from our heart, choosing from our heart. You know, everybody, the way that we've been, brought up and programmed is so mind-based. And it's like we've forgotten about our superpower, which is right here. And
Gambia, well, that's
very important. Hey, Vitor Mendy, 52, smiling back at you, my friend. Nice to see you.
What?
Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with our prayer. We thank you all for being here tonight. And we really do believe that the more intentions, the more of us that pray together and put our intentions together, the more powerful that becomes. And this is a non-linear, right? This is like you can catch the replay and still tune into this prayer and this intention. So don't feel like you can only do this live. We'll definitely post the replays on our pages so that y'all can tune back in.
Even if everything goes wrong.
We try not to, right? Mm-hmm. Get a little of my green juice before we start. Okay, so get comfortable. Everybody prays different, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to do it a certain way. You don't have to. If I say a word that doesn't resonate with you or that you don't use in your prayer, simply replace it. Simply put your own intention in there. No judgment, and let's just do this because I feel like it's time to raise some vibrations over here. Yes, past, present, and now was part of my spiritual journey before this. Yep, all happened at once. Wow. See, so that I'm glad that landed for you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
The crows were really chatting to me this AM when I did my walk. So
yeah, crows.
I couldn't help. And the day before too, they were making some really interesting noises.
I'm snowballing. I'm mine Steven.
Okay, so let's just kind of drop in and get comfortable. I like to relax my shoulders and just take a couple of nice deep breaths before we get started on our prayer tonight, okay? Nice deep belly breaths, getting relaxed so that we can connect divinely to God, to Great Spirit, to Source, whatever it is that you believe in. our higher power. Great Spirit, we're so thankful to be here with you tonight, with our tribe, with our friends, gathered to connect divinely, to give thanks, to have gratitude for this beautiful life, thankful for Mother Earth and Father Sky, this beautiful journey, for all our friends, our family, our tribe. We're so thankful for all our abundance, all the love, all the support, for these amazing vessels that you've blessed us with that are so miraculous, self-healing, strong, powerful. These bodies that you've given us that have so many tools that allow us to help the world, to help ourselves, and to help others. And so we just thank you. We thank you so much for the power of prayer, the power of meditation, the power of our minds, power of thought, power of our voices, power to connect and share. We thank you so much for all the love that you provide to us, your protection, all the abundance, always taking care of us, shining down on us and being there anytime we need the support, the answers, and the unconditional love. So very divine. We thank you for all your servants, Great Spirit, your healers, your warriors, your messengers, those that are out there doing your work, that are spreading that love, that are speaking truth, that are helping others. And thank you so much. We uplift them today. We ask for their protection, for their continued abundance and success in their businesses, and their voices to be amplified, their work to be amplified, so that more and more people can tap in to true healing, to the truth, to the information that we all should have access to, the wisdom that is available. And we really want to pray tonight for those that are down, those that are disconnected, those that especially need your love and light, those that haven't been able to find their way, those that are lost, those that are unavailable, those that could really use some uplifting. We pray for them all to find you, to find the power of prayer and meditation, have gratitude for their bodies and their vessels that they've been blessed with, this beautiful earth that we get to live on, and all the magic that surrounds us every day, the love, the friendship, the connections, synchronicities, the messages. We pray for further balance and harmony. Pray for peace and tranquility, for love, for more people to love themselves, for more people to take care of themselves, to look within and be the change that they wish to see in this world. We pray for more people to join the troops, to be your servant, to help others, to speak up, to stand up for their sovereignty, to be way showers, to be leaders, to be teachers, to be messengers, to speak the truth loud and proud. We pray for more people to open their eyes, to awaken, to see through the deception, to use discernment in what they listen to, in what they watch, in what they eat, who they follow, to use discernment, to know in their hearts that everything that they're intaking and allowing is of a higher vibration, is of love, is of light, is of you. God, we are so thankful for all that is provided to us, all that is at our fingertips, and we pray that more people can access this and see through the false light that is there, see through the darkness. We pray for those that have been abused and hurt, those that have lost faith and trust, those that have been poisoned and injured and harmed, those that have been served injustices, that have been treated unfairly and unequally. We pray for them all. We lift them all up in this beautiful love energy. Letting them know that they will be okay, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that they have the power to heal, and then to use that journey, that tragedy, that trauma to help others. And we pray tonight for all those that need to find you, get connected, to feel your divine love, to feel the empowerment. We pray for all those that need healing, those that have been harmed and damaged, that they can be healed and well and feel the optimal function of their bodies, these amazing vessels that are so special. And we pray for this world. For it to be a wonderful, peaceful place for all to live and to love and to laugh and to experience being human in the beautiful way that it's meant to be. Connecting with community, experiencing bliss and joy, nourishing our bodies, being out in nature, and taking care of our communities any way possible. Great Spirit, we pray for all to receive more self-discipline, more courage, more bravery, more inspiration and energy, focus and motivation to move forward with their missions here. We pray for all to tap into the beauty and the magic that is around and utilize it for good. And we pray especially tonight for Mother Earth, for her healing and her ability to be respected and treated kindly, for more people to realize what a treasure she is, to ground in, to connect in, and to really cherish and honor her and love her. And she provides, she's so abundant, and she provides such a beautiful place for us all to live. Thank you, Great Spirit. One. Did you have anything to add?
Hi, Dale.
Hi. Did you have a prayer to add?
Yes.
Go
We
ahead.
pray for Kurt was the hurt waistcoat while we got hurt in a class.
Oh, you're praying for him to be healed?
Yes.
Oh, thank
So
you,
I can
Kingston.
go back to racing and walking again.
Thank you. That's a sweet prayer. And we do pray for anyone that is suffering with depression and any low energy and low vibration tonight, that they be uplifted.
His brain shakes too hardly.
Oh, he probably needs some hyperbaric then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it felt so good to connect and pray with y'all tonight. Thank you so much for being here. It's such special thing to do.
Oh, that's a good
together.
It gave me a mind blown headache.
Yeah. Oh, hey, a West Coast. Nice to see you, love.
Oh.
So we will be back tomorrow night with a food prep video. So definitely tune in. I'm not sure what time. Probably earlier than this. It will be my hope. Make sure to stay tuned on my Instagram because I do have new songs, new music coming that is going to be very exciting and enjoyable to share. And also just know how much you're loved and how much you make a difference as a person. Like, people don't understand and realize when you walk by someone and smile at them or wave at someone from afar that's in your neighborhood, when you are at the grocery store and you compliment someone, you know, that you like their shirt or that they have a beautiful smile. These are all what somebody may think are really small little acts of kindness, but they can change someone's life and they can really inspire someone else to keep that kindness going. So don't forget how much you can help raise the vibration here on this planet and how much you can help yourself. I mean, helping yourself helps others. You know, I was always taught like, oh my God, don't be selfish. No, I mean, there are things there is selfish traits and there are things you can be selfish about. But taking care of self is not selfish. That's healthcare. That's the true healthcare, right? Self-care is healthcare. So. And
I got here just when you were gone, when you were done with your play.
Oh, thank you, my friends, for all the comments. Y'all are so sweet.
I just got here as well.
Okay, so we are actually going to get going because it is late. Oh my goodness, it's 11:15. And we have to get up early for a special library day tomorrow. We can't wait. Some music at the library. So again, just sending lots of love, lots of high vibrations, and knowing that our prayers were heard and are constantly being worked on, right? Every second of every day. I have faith. My divine faith is so strong at this point. It's hard to shake it. I'm getting good at it. So yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Time to go.
See you.
A little more.
See you. See you. Bye. Bye. It's nice to see you. Oh, bye, everybody. What do you pile up?
Should we sing a little?
Yes.
Oh, great Spirit, I know you hear
I think White Walker was going up this
the
song
world
earlier.
is waking up. Yeah, I can feel it.
I think White Walker was talking about this song.
I think so too. That's why I was singing it. Do we always think of Lightworker every time we hear Led Zeppelin now in the car?
Yeah.
We jam out. We jam out for you in the car all the time, Lightworker, because luckily, you know, they play Led Zeppelin all the time. We love that. So, woohoo! What could we? Which part of it could we sing? I can feel it deep inside.
Wait, that's not Led Zeppelin.
I can feel it in my mind. You can feel the vibration. It's a healing of a nation. We must never get impatient. Right?
Yes.
Do we get impatient?
Yeah.
We must never be complacent.
Oh, that's a lot.
Because our work, it starts within. That's where the journey begins and ends.
Hey, that's another one.
Listen to your voice, it's there. Your instinct or God, either way you should care.
Whoa, that's another one. Why do
that's what hip hop is on in music. It's all about rhyming. Yeah. Or what about the other part that you like? The first verse. What's the other verse?
Squeaks the mouse was in her house.
Oh, you gotta sing? Energies colliding, history's repeating. Our Mother Earth, she really taking a beating. Ain't nothing worse than disrespecting where you sleeping. She should retaliate for all the mistreatment. A war on trees, a war on bees. As a human being, a war on me. The damage done got me on my knees. To win this battle, we need spirituality.
Okay. This is a good song.
Instead, we see division. Man, that's their mission. Take away our values, losing our religion. When fear is the tool, don't you ever listen. Evil got no power without your submission. Right?
Yes.
We in control of our body and a soul. It's a good tune, man. All right, y'all. If you want to listen to that song, it is on Spotify and Reverb Nation. It's called Oh Great Spirit. It's one of my favorites. And shout out to Lightworker for bringing it up because yay! It feels so good to know that people are out there listening to my music. I mean, I make it because it's my passion and I love it, but it's really nice to know that other people enjoy it too. Like it makes it like a double bonus. You know what I mean? So, all right, yeah, let's go try. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, y'all. I hope you have a great night. We're gonna go ahead and put our candle out. And sending lots of love.
Lots of love.
Hugs. Feel. Ooh, sending that good, loving energy to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. Because you mean the world to us. Right?
Yes. What?
After all, we can't be a tribe if there's not us, right?
Yes. There's no us, no tribe. And we'll never give up.
That's right.
Until you stop it.
All right, Lovey. Why don't you go ahead and stop the videos?
Okay.
Night. One love. We'll see you tomorrow for some food prep on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll be back with a group meditation probably the end of the week, I'm thinking. Or the weekend. So stay tuned. More fun stuff to come.
More stuff to come always. And I'll see you later
One
until
love.
the next cuckoo.
Got my tarot hearts on tonight.
Tarot hearts. Stops pain.
All right, you. Come on, stop the videos. We're going to be here all night. My phone's going to die.
Well, luckily we ended off fine.
We love y'all. Hope you have a great one. Okay, wait a minute. No, stay on page. Okay, stay on page. Okay, just end here. Wait a minute.
Wait,
okay. We didn't look at comments. Okay. Sure, honey. Thank you, love.
I apologize for
It's okay. You're good.
mean.
You're good. You do great.
We'll see you. Bye. Oh. Eat.